My uncle, a government school teacher from Nagpur, did everything right. He saved every rupee, he lived simply. He even bought 3 LIC policies because his agent told him it was the safest thing he could do for his family. For 25 years, he paid his premiums on time, every single year, without fail. And then, last year, he finally sat down to calculate what he had actually earned. The money he had locked away for 25 years had grown at just 4.2% per year. Inflation in that same period? 6.5% per year. He didn't grow his wealth, he slowly, silently lost it. And when he decided to exit, to at least stop the bleeding, he was told the surrender value would return only 70% of what he had paid in. He couldn't even get his own money back. He was trapped, and the worst part? He never even knew it. Today, over 30 crore Indians hold active LIC policies, and most of them are sitting in the exact same trap, paying faithfully, trusting completely, and never once asking the one question that actually matters. That question ends today. Think about how LIC entered your life. You didn't go looking for it, it came to you. Maybe it was your father who said, "Beta ye le lo, ye safe hai." Maybe it was your neighbor uncle who happened to be an LIC agent. Maybe your office HR sent a tax-saving deadline email and LIC was the easiest checkbox to tick before March 31st. And honestly, it made complete sense at the time. Insurance? Tick. Tax saving under 80C? Tick. Guaranteed returns? Tick. Family protection? Tick. LIC has been around since 1956. It is backed by the Government of India. Your parents trusted it, your grandparents trusted it, your entire colony trusted it. So you signed the form, set up the annual premium and filed it under sorted in your mind. Maybe you are paying 25,000 rupees a year, maybe 50,000, maybe more. And you've been doing it for 5, 10, 15 years now. Here's the uncomfortable question nobody ever asks you. Do you actually know what you're getting in return? Not the sum assured written on the paper, the real return, the actual percentage your money is growing at every year. Most people have no idea. And that silence, that gap between paying and actually knowing is exactly where the trap lives. Let me show you what's inside it. Let's start with the most basic question. What return does a typical LIC endowment policy actually give you? The honest answer is between 4% and 5.5% per year. That's it. Let me give you real numbers so this actually lands. Suppose you buy a LIC Jeevan Anand policy at the age of 30. Annual premium is 30,000 rupees. Policy term is 20 years. Total amount you pay over those 20 years, 6 lakh rupees. What do you get back at maturity? Roughly 8.5 to 9 lakhs, including the bonus LIC ads. That sounds okay on the surface, right? Now let's do one comparison. If you had put that same 30,000 rupees per year into a simple Nifty 50 index fund, even at a conservative 10% annual return, you would have over 18 to 19 lakhs at the end of 20 years. That is almost double. You didn't just earn less with LIC, you gave up 9 to 10 lakh rupees of wealth that could have been yours. Ab soch lo, how many of you are holding a policy right now and have never seen this comparison? So the returns are poor, fine. Can you just exit the policy and move on? This is where it gets really uncomfortable. If you surrender your LIC policy before it matures, which is exactly what most people think of doing once they see the real numbers, here is what happens. If you surrender before completing 3 years of premiums, you get zero, not a partial refund, zero. Every rupee you paid is gone. If you surrender after 3 years, you receive what's called the surrender value. But that is only 30 to 50% of the total premiums you have paid. Even after 5 or more years, the best case is you recover 60 to 70% of what you put in, and you have already lost years of better returns you could have earned elsewhere. Think about what this actually means. You paid 1,50,000 rupees over 5 years. You decide you want out. LIC hands you back maybe 90,000 rupees. You just lost 60,000 rupees plus 5 years of compounding that could have been building your real wealth. This structure is not an accident. It is designed to make leaving painful. The longer you stay, the more you've invested. The more you've invested, the harder it feels psychologically to walk away. Behavioral economists call it the sunk cost trap. LIC agents call it loyalty. Okay, but at least you have solid life cover, right? That is the whole point of insurance. Let's check that too. A typical LIC endowment policy with a 30,000 rupee annual premium gives you a life cover of roughly 5 to 7 lakhs. Now honestly ask yourself, is 7 lakh rupees enough to protect your family if something happens to you tomorrow? If you have a home loan of 40 lakhs, 2 kids in school and aging parents depending on you, 7 lakh covers what exactly? Maybe 6 months of basic expenses? Compare that to a pure term insurance plan. A 1 crore rupee life cover for a healthy 30-year-old non-smoker costs roughly 8,000 to 10,000 rupees per year. That's it. 10,000 rupees for 1 crore of protection. With LIC, you are paying 30,000 rupees and getting 7 lakh of coverage. With term insurance, you pay 10,000 rupees and get 1 crore of coverage. That is 15 times more protection for 1/3 of the cost. The remaining 20,000 rupees, that goes into an index fund every year. That is the formula that actually builds wealth. Term insurance for protection, index fund for growth. LIC tries to do both in one product and ends up doing both badly. Before you direct all your anger at LIC, also understand the system that sold it to you, because this part is important. LIC agents earn a commission on every policy they sell. On the expensive ones, endowment plans, money-back policies, agents earn between 25% and 35% commission on the first year's premium alone. That means if you bought a policy with a 30,000 rupee annual premium, the agent who sold it to you earned somewhere between 7,500 and 10,500 rupees from just you in year 1. Now think carefully. When your uncle or your neighbor or your colleague sat across from you as an LIC agent, were they recommending what was best for your financial future or what was best for their income that month? This is not about labeling anyone as dishonest. Most LIC agents are genuinely good people, your relatives, your friends, people who care about you. But the incentive structure of the system is built to push the most expensive policy, not the most suitable one. And the policy that gives them the highest commission also happens to give you the lowest return. That is not a coincidence. That is how the system was designed. Now here's what I really want you to hear before we move to solutions. If you're holding an LIC policy right now, you are not foolish. You are not bad with money. You did not make a stupid decision. You grew up in a system where LIC was the only answer that existed. After 1956 and for several decades, there was literally no accessible alternative for common Indians. No mutual funds at your fingertips, no index funds, no online brokers, no YouTube videos explaining compound interest. LIC was the only game in town, and for that era, it genuinely made sense. But the world changed. India's financial markets opened up, better options emerged, information became available to everyone, and yet the marketing stayed the same. The same agents, the same pitch, the same emotional appeal to safety and family. The system never updated you, because updating you would cost them business. You are not here because you were careless. You are here because the entire system was designed to keep you here. But now you know, and knowing is the only thing that changes everything. So what do you actually do now? Here are 5 steps, specific, practical, and doable this weekend. Step 1. Calculate your current situation this weekend. Pull out your LIC policy documents. Note the annual premium, the sum assured, and the maturity date. Then go to an online LIC surrender value calculator and find out exactly what you would receive if you exit today. You cannot make a good decision without this number. Step 2. Do not panic surrender without thinking first. If you are in year 1 or 2 of a policy, surrendering now means losing everything you have paid. If you are past 5 years, calculate whether continuing to maturity makes more financial sense than surrendering now and reinvesting. Every situation is different. Numbers first, emotions second. Step 3. Get proper term insurance before you do anything else. Go to any insurance provider and get a 1 crore rupee cover.
For a 30-year-old non-smoker, it costs around 8,000 to 10,000 rupees a year. Secure your family's protection first, then worry about restructuring the investment. Step 4. Start a parallel SIP today, even if you cannot exit the LIC policy yet. Start a 500 to 1000 rupee monthly SIP in a Nifty 50 index fund. Just 500 rupees. Start building real wealth in parallel right now, while you figure out the rest. Step 5. Consult a fee-only financial advisor, not a commission-based agent. A fee-only advisor charges you a flat fee and has zero financial incentive to push any product on you. Just search Fee-Only Financial Planner India on Google. One honest conversation can save you lakhs over the next decade. My uncle from Nagpur, the school teacher who paid LIC premiums faithfully for 25 years, he's 57 now. He still has a few working years ahead of him. He didn't lose everything, but he lost time. And in money, time is the one thing you can never get back. 30 crore Indians are holding LIC policies right now. Most of them trust it completely. Most of them have never seen the real return number. Most of them have never once thought about whether they could even exit if they wanted to. You just did. You stayed through this entire video. You asked the uncomfortable question. That alone puts you ahead of most people around you. Now do one thing. Send this video to one person in your family who is still paying a LIC premium and has never questioned it. Not to scare them, but because they deserve to know what you just learned. The best financial decision you will ever make is an informed one.